Alright, here we are again. Now, I'm going to try and show you how to paint a waterfall, and you've probably seen this on other videos. So, hopefully I can get this done for you because I'm standing up and I got a shaky hand. So, here we go. So, all you have to do is take a fan brush and put some blue paint on there. Fan brush, blue paint, and pick a spot where you want your waterfalls. I'm thinking right in the middle here, and I'm going to touch over and pull down, and then I got a nice little start to my waterfalls. And then you touch again over on the other side of it. So you don't want to go over the same area again, you just move to the side. And then let's try the other side. So you touch and over and pull down. See that? And then you get all that nice blue paint. That's your underpainting again. So it's your underpainting for your waterfalls, for your shadows. Okay, so there we go. If you're happy with that, so just keep practicing that, and then once you get that done, then you can start putting your water over that. See, there's your waterfalls. Start it. Now the next thing we're going to do, and that's wet. That's okay, that's wet. So I'm cleaning my brush, and it doesn't matter if it's real clean or not because we still don't mind to have a bit of blue shadow. That's your blue shadow under your water. And what we're going to do is we're going to put some white paint on our fan brush. So here's our fan brush and here's our white paint, and I'm just going one side to the other. And I'm loading up my brush, and then as you can see I got paint. So I'm doing exactly the same thing as I've already done. I'm going to touch over and down. See, and you just go right over that blue, and that blue will be your shadows. And then you touch over and down. Now don't worry that you have, because you don't want a big blob of white. You're better off getting it just in little pieces. So up, over, and down. Okay? And we can fix that. Don't worry about that, the way it looks there now. So let's try the other side again. So touch. That will give you a start. And over and down. Okay? So now I need to go back over here a little bit. Touch, over, and down. Okay. Starting to look good. I'm left-handed, so I find that a little bit of a hindrance because it's a bit awkward. But anyway, touch, over, and down. Look at that, how pretty that is. Okay, and let's do another one. Touch, over, and down. Alright, now we'll fix it up a little bit there now. So let's just go back over this a little bit here. Touch, over, and down. And touch, over, and down. You can hear the phone ringing, and I'm in here now, so hopefully it'll leave a message. Alright, here we go. Touch, over, and down. Okay, so that's a pretty waterfall so far. I'm just going to clean it up a little bit. Alright, so we don't want to make it too much of a big white blob. Alright, so if you're happy with that, so you can just go over the top. Try not to go all the way down because you're going to end up with a big white blob. So just, there we go. That's not too bad at all. Don't worry about the bottom part here because that's going to be our foam. And this is all falling down. I mean, if you want to go back over it again a little bit, you don't want to, like I say, don't want a big white blob. You got to be very careful with that. So all it is touch, over, and down. Touch, over, and down. Touch, over, and down. Touch, over, and down. Okay? So that's nice. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put a bit of blue paint on our brush. I didn't even clean it. And a little bit of white also. It's just a bit of blue and white. You can see it's just all mixed together. And I'm just going to tap in some where the water fell down. And I'm just pushing really hard. Okay? I just push, tap, 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 push, tap, tap, tap. And I'm moving my brush around. Now, I'm going to leave that like that for now, because what we're going to do is we're going to highlight that. So we'll just leave that. So don't worry about what it looks like right now. Don't worry about any of that down there. We can just take some blue paint and go back and forth here just to get that started for our water. Okay, so just go back and forth with some blue paint. Okay, there we go. Now, that's just to get that started. I have no idea what else I'm going to do yet. I'm just trying to think things as I go along, so bear with me. So that's all I'm doing, is putting some blue paint on my brush and moving back and forth with my fan brush. So everything's done with the fan brush. So there we go. Now we'll put some more blue paint on my brush. Add some more white and just swirl in around here. Oops, okay, that's okay. And then go back over your painting again. Go back over your water again. Okay, so we're just going to clean up our water a little bit. Doesn't mean that I have it all finished yet. I'm just showing you what you can do here. Okay, so then I went up a little bit too far, but see, I don't mind making mistakes or doing things, because then I can show you how to fix it. Okay, you can also take some black paint, because the black paint underneath now is dry, and you don't want to lose all your shadows, because I really like the black mixed in with the blue. You can take some of that black and you can take some blue, and you can go back and forth with some black and blue. There we go. That'll give you your shadows back. See? Just back and forth. Try not to mix it so it's one blob. Just mix. Just go back and forth like that. See? Isn't that cool? Very good. Very nice. Now, let's put a little bit of a rock wall on the side there. Just a little rock wall. Just down the side. I could put all kinds of stuff there, but I just want to show you this little rock wall. It's so easy to do. I just put a little bit of brown paint, brown burnt umber, and a bit of white on my flat brush, a small flat brush. It's a Bristle brush. And all I'm going to do is, for a bit of fun, is just put these lines over. They're vertical, and they're all over the place. It's like there's no, they're just all different shapes. I'm going to sit down so make sure I don't get in your way. I'm probably in the way. After doing all this video, I'll probably look at it now and my head will be in the way. That happened before and I couldn't upload it. All my hair was there. So just burnt umber and some white, and then I'm just going in with these little horizontal strokes. Horizontal, okay, and just little horizontal short strokes, and that will give you a little bit of a rock wall. Now, if you don't like it, you don't have to keep it, but it's a nice little quick wall there for you. And let's try the other side. So, brown side down, a little bit of white on top. See? All over the place. It doesn't have to be, because it is a rock wall, and rock walls are kind of all over the place. So, let's go. I put a little bit of white on there that will highlight them for you so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now, a little bit of brown and a little bit of white. There we go. Little rock wall for you. Whoops. Gotta get that better than that. Alright. Now, when you get this rock wall done, you can also add some red and blue. Just come down around the end of the waterfall there. We want to know where we're going, so we'll just follow the rock wall. I'm just going to put a few highlights there. That's only a little bit of white on top of the brown I just put there, just to lighten it up. And I'm also going to take a little bit of red and mix it with the brown. So I take the brown and mix some red in there. Give it a reddish color and a reddish brown. I like that color. And we're just going to dab it in here and there. Okay. Just dab it in, dab-a-dab-a-doodle, dab will do ya. There we go. A little bit on the other side. And that'll straighten up some of the rocks that look kind of strange, you know. Okay, so I'm just mixing red and brown together and putting them in here. There we go. Here we go. Look, simple. Okay, so now, here we go. And that's it for that. And I will see you in the next video. Allison Pryor signing off.